Weird, dude. What up, what up? It's Will and John here with the Baseball Bat Bros, and today we got a couple Mizuno BBCORs. Don't hear about these that often, but some really interesting technology on this one especially. I'm really excited to try these out. So we got a couple versions of the Mizuno B20 BBCOR. This is going to be the B20 MAXCOR Hot Metal. This is going to be their two-piece hybrid, and then this is their one-piece alloy, just the B20 Hot Metal. This is just a really standard one-piece alloy design, and then this one's pretty funky. We'll get into the specs here. All right, so here's a closer look at the B20 MAXCOR Hot Metal and the B20 Hot Metal. So here's a full 360, pretty minimal design on the backside there. Okay, so first we got this one-piece alloy, just full aluminum, pretty standard BBCOR design. Tons of these out there. This one, slight end load, pretty light swinging, but definitely a slight end load, similar to like the Easton Alpha, or like even more towards the 5150 or something like that. Not quite as light as like the Solo or Omaha or Voodoo one. Looks pretty standard, nothing too fancy about that one. Then we got the MAXCOR Hot Metal, which is a two-piece hybrid, and this is one of the most out there designs I've seen. So you can see this is like a really matte looking barrel. Guys, it's literally squishy. Like you can freaking punch this thing and it doesn't hurt. It's like, it has like a layer of like rubber on the outside. It almost feels like you can like peel it off almost. You can't, but I mean, maybe could if you really tried, but it literally has like a rubber layer. I was so confused at first. I had to read up about this, but they have some reasoning for it. I'll get into it more. But we got like a composite handle here, alloy barrel wrapped in like this foamy rubber material that's gonna, they claim helps extend the sweet spot. So let's get into this a little more. All right, so this thing has like this, again, like rubber foam sleeve that's like, it's not like aluminum. It's not pingy. It doesn't sound like your normal metal. It's literally like there's this weird cover around it, and they claim that helps extend the barrel diameter and helps make the sweet spot bigger. So they basically claim, kind of the way I understood it was, by having the ball kind of squish into the bat, it extends the surface area of the barrel, so the sweet spot gets bigger like horizontally, and it can help you, it basically helps extend the sweet spot. The bat acts like it has a bigger like diameter almost, and basically like prevents like the ball from like deflecting in a different direction, and kind of helps the sweet spot and the ball stay on the bat better and go in the direction you want it to go more. So no idea if it works. We're gonna try it out. Especially like we have a regular aluminum bat here that we can compare it against to see if like this thing actually helps like our contact hitting game, and if we really do feel like the barrel diameter and the contact sweet spot zone is really extended. And we're out here on the crazy Polo Grounds field. Most parts, like the power alleys, you have to hit just an unreal nuke to get it out here. Super far fences, but you can squeak it out down the lines, and with some of the best bats on a huge bomb, you can hit it out to dead center there. Oh, that's gone. Nice, good boy. Ground rule double. Into the bat. One more good one. Ground rule double though. Oh. Weird, dude. All of it. That's pretty deep. That's pretty deep still. Get that? Gone. Did that go out? Wow. Huh. This is interesting. Oh. too off. That's like 350, 360 right there. Get that good? No. Get that good?
Jam.
All right, throw up. Ground rule double. Oh, that was killed.
Ground rule double out there.
That was smoked. That was 370 probably. Oh, he smoked that.
Got all that one.
Rolled to the wall. Huh. Alrighty, so thoughts on the Mizuno B20s. We got the MAXCOR and we got the Hot Metal. So first, let's go over this one piece, the Mizuno B20 Hot Metal. Pretty standard weighting for a one piece, slight end load. I did hope for a slightly bigger sweet spot with a more end loaded bat. I did feel like some of these other one pieces had a bigger sweet spot than it. You got pretty rung up if you missed that sort of small sweet spot. Because it had a bit of end load, it actually did pretty well though. If you hit it towards the end of the bat, hit a couple balls pretty far towards the end of the bat. But I mean, there's definitely options I'd go with like more than this, because you know I think, like, for example, the Omaha, the Anderson, the Warstick Bone Saber, better performance on mishits. However, if you do square it up, it had pretty comparable pop to some of these other high performing one pieces. So kind of middle of the road, I'd say. And then looking at the B20 MAXCOR Hot Metal. So this is going to be their hybrid. Actually felt pretty dang unique for a hybrid. This is the one with the squishy barrel. So first, this is actually significantly more balanced than the one piece, which you don't see a lot. Usually the hybrid version of a bat is going to be heavier swinging and more end load, because the composite's light, aluminum's heavy. That usually means an end loaded bat. This thing was actually really balanced, significantly more balanced in our opinion than the one piece. Again though, a pretty small sweet spot. I mean, the barrel profile looks pretty big, but I mean, we were getting rung up pretty bad. End of the bat did not perform very well. Getting jammed a little bit did not perform very well. However, balls on the barrel, they went in pretty decent ways. I'd say, you know, pretty comparable to some bats like the Cat 8 and whatnot, but definitely not as much gas behind it, not as much pop as some of the more end loaded hybrids like the Goods or like the Select Power or the Marucci Cat 8 Connect. So a little lacking there. However, for its swing weight, for being so light swinging, I think it did have decent pop. Just the sweet spot was pretty tough for me. And for a hybrid, it was so stiff. It almost felt like just another variation of a one piece. Really, really stiff. Not very good performance on mishits. However, the barrel was pretty strong. So, and then lastly, I want to address like the squishy barrel effect, if that did actually help. So I noticed actually quite a few less rollovers. So did the squishy barrel expanded sweet spot help? I don't know, but it did kind of seem like, you know, balls I normally would have rolled over stayed up a bit more. However, personally, I think this is probably more middle of the road. There's a lot of bats I'd go with over this, just because they have a bigger sweet spot and they can hit the ball a bit further. All right, JT, when you were swinging those, you didn't seem like too stoked. But okay, so first let's go over the one piece, the B20 Hot Metal. What'd you think about this one? Did you like it?
I liked it. Sweet spot wasn't very big. The feel off it felt good, and it had pretty good pop. I put one out of here and a few other screaming line tries. I like this bat.
How would you rank that one in comparison to some of the other one pieces you've swung? Would you say it's like top 5, top 10, kind of middle of the road? What do you think?
It's middle of the road. There's definitely some better one pieces like the Anderson Widowmaker, the Omaha, and Bone Saber, but it's not a bad bat, but you know, there's some better ones you can go with. Yeah,
pretty affordable though. So, and then it seemed like you kind of had some beef with the hybrid here with the squishy barrel MAXCOR. So, what did you not like about this bat?
The sweet spot was just like non-existent. It was really hard to have good feel with this bat. When I got jammed or hit it off the end, it hurt my hands a lot. I was gonna say that. And when I did hit it on the sweet spot, it felt okay, but it just didn't travel. The ball just died.
All right, guys, there you have it. There's our takes on the new Mizuno B20s, the MAXCOR and the Hot Metal here. I kind of disagree with John a little bit on the MAXCOR here. I actually liked it a little bit better. I was actually kind of impressed by the response on it for how light swinging it was, and I do think like it helped me not roll over some balls with that barrel technology. So I think it was a decent bat. Definitely, like, neither of these were my favorite in their respective categories, but these will definitely be involved in our Bat Madness. We'll do a 2-piece hybrid Bat Madness, big old bracket style tournament, and then we'll do a 1-piece. So we'll see how these stack up to the rest of them. But so far, we think they're probably pretty middle of the pack, but I mean, pretty affordable bats, pretty low price points. So definitely good to see that. But guys, thanks for hanging out today. You can check us out on social media on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Baseball Bat Bros. We got a merch store you can check out at baseballbatbros.com. If you guys liked the video today, appreciate if you drop a like, subscribe to the channel. We'll see y'all next time.